Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Check. Grab the one in the back. Oh, yes, we do. Yep. All right, everybody, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear gangster. Happy birthday to you. And many more. All right, in the black and yellow, I am proud to bring you the Killer Bees. Number 108 is T-Rex. Number 117, Nova Pain. Number 17, Starburst. Number 245 is Lil Havoc. 299, Rotten Mango. Number 31, False Glitch. 360 is Yellow Jacket. Number 4, Tropical Punch. Number 423, Leonard Skinner. Number 50, Halsey. Number 54, Magusa. Number 696, Beelzebub. Number 81, Pom Pom Fury. And 814 is Lucille Brawl. Your coaches are American Gangster Wicked Willow, and so feisty, the Killer Bees. And now, fans, without any further ado, wearing the red, put your hands together for the Bad Apples. Wearing number 10, Smaxolotl. 145, Pterodactyl. 15, Princess Leia. 153, Candy Pane. 16, Be Afraid. Number 23, Noah Mercy. Number 27, Sour Patch Skids. 429, Scaramel. 523, Potatonator. 530, Morbid LaFay. Wearing number 6, Grizzly Bear. 700, Tick Tick Boom. Wearing number 8, Red Rum. 911, Demon Skater. And 971, Satoru Gojo. The Bad Apples are coached by Charlie Chang, Hot Dog Mausoleum, Scooby-Doo, Titan, and Elbow Bell. Put your hands together once more for the Bad Apples.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our second day of Derby. Today, it's Juniors Roller Derby, as is the custom on Sundays. I'm Omnomnomnivore, and I am here today, joined, as always, by
Puns and Roses.
The Gruesome Twosome up here in the announcing suite. Today, we're going to watch the Killer Bees take on the Bad Apples in the first of 2 bouts. These are our pedals, our amazing 7 to 12-year-old skaters. If you're watching in the chat, please let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for, skaters or teams. Skater or team. Yes, there we go. And we'd love to talk to you. Love to say hi.
Indeed we would.
Should be a good game. They're all good. Who am I kidding?
They are a lot of fun. And, these are the skaters that you're going to be watching for years to come.
They're at the beginning of their derby careers.
Let's see, 1, 2. 6 of their coaches are all former junior skaters or current junior skaters?
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We've got Yellow Jacket jamming for the team with the Stingers. And Princess Leia in red.
And Princess Leia up to the front of the pack. One to beat. Great moves.
That is T-Rex was the last to beat there. Great job by T-Rex to try and slow Princess Leia down.
And Lucille Brawl Lucille Brawl coming into the pack with the coaches. Oh, nice run back there by Candy Payne.
Candy Payne again setting up at the front of the pack there.
Red Rum anchoring that backline defense.
Red Rum has been a lot of fun to watch this season so far. Oh, excellent job there by number 15. That's Princess Leia. No, it can't be Princess Leia. It's not Princess Leia.
I think that might be 153.
Candy Payne. I was like, that makes no sense. That's the jammer. Got a lot of people in the stream already. Killer Bees, number 117, Nova Payne from Immense Machines. Bree Moon says, Bad Apples, Pterodactyl, love you from Colorado, kiddo.
All right.
Laura Stanfill, I know that name. Go T-Rex and Killer Bees. Cherise on top from Seattle, Killer Bees, another Nova Payne fan. And Karen Mitchell, go Scaramel.
We got Halsey in the black, and that is Be Afraid in the red. And Halsey quickly through on the outside. Be Afraid. Oh. Good effort there by False Glitch, but Be Afraid able to avoid that block. And False Glitch with the offense.
Sour Patch Skids trying to cover the inside, not quite able to stop Halsey. However, Jam called off, holding the Bad Apples scoreless.
I like that False Glitch was playing that offense on the outside, and the rest of the Bad Apples reacted by moving to the outside, clearing the inside lane. They're pushing against that force, and that opened up a path. All right, that is Starburst in the black up against, I'm pretty sure that's Pterodactyl.
It is Pterodactyl, fan favorite on the stream. Pterodactyl trying to get through a bunch of folks there. Number 6.
That would be Grizzly Bear, I believe.
Grizzly Bear with the offense. Great job.
And nice run back there by, that was T-Rex.
Grizzly Bear again with some offense.
To the Bad Apples pivot is currently on the bench, or on the in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
On a direction. You got to switch gears from last night's game.
Yes.
Back to Hangerland.
Yes. It's calling Crow City versus Jewish Roller Derby last night, and
very different set of announcing circumstances.
Yes. All the sponsor reads that are ingrained in my head I couldn't use, and now I have to get back to using them.
Little Havoc going and taking a seat in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. I have not seen, there it is, on a contact penalty. So the Bees will start down 1, so Bad Apples with slight pack advantage. I love how many people show up on the stream for the Pedals games. It makes me so happy.
It makes me happy, too. Ooh, is that Lucille Brawl again? In the black? That is Candy Payne for sure.
It is Lucille Brawl. Candy Payne quickly to the top of the pack, 1 to beat, but
that False Glitch, I believe.
And that was a nice hit to the inside. I do believe you were correct with the False Glitch. What? It's Yellow Jacket, I think.
Track cut. Candy Payne on a track cut.
Yeah, that was Yellow Jacket. Candy Payne, which is going to leave.
We're going to have a quick jammer do-si-do here because Lucille Brawl is heading to the box, too,
you were
on
talking
a forearm.
About Candy Payne, and I was like, wait, but yes. So very quick jammer do-si-do. I don't think anybody's going to sit for more than like 3 seconds, if that. Coming back around, Jam will go the full 2 minutes. Lucille Brawl through on the inside.
And
that
is Yellow Jacket up there directing the traffic.
Yellow Jacket putting in work. Candy Payne, I wonder if a skate went out of bounds. Nope, did not get called on the track cut. Yellow Jacket
went to a knee.
There to answer. Oh, that was a beautiful hit attempt by Tick Tick Boom, which may have actually forced that cut track on Lucille Brawl. So explosive maneuver there.
Nice, I see what you did there.
The explosive puns those are some of the easier ones. Nice job, Yellow Jacket. Yes, Yellow Jacket putting in work.
And Beelzebub, Lil Havoc and company getting set up at the top.
Stop the pack. Stop the pack. Your jammer's working real hard. Slow it down. There we go. And Yellow Jacket slows the pack down just to level a huge hit against Candy Payne there.
And here comes Lucille Brawl back out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, right into the blocking of Be Afraid.
Looks like, okay. Lucas says, Skaters of Doom watching from home and supporting all of our Pedals League mates. Skate hard and have fun.
Aw.
I love that. Junior roller derby brings out all the love in me. Roller derby in general does, but juniors especially so.
All right, we got Leonard Skinner.
And I think Red Rum.
And Red Rum. Red Rum, Red Rum.
Red Rum.
And Leonard Skinner tries the inside line.
Red Rum takes it after it gets cleared.
But Leonard Skinner also fly high free bird. about a fifth of the track behind.
Yeah, 30 feet. Oh, beautiful job by Leonard Skinner to just dance up that inside line. Excellent job picking up all 4.
They really smelled that opening.
Huh. Sonny Rivera says, go Bad Apples and Pterodactyl. Love from Colorado.
Is Colorado our furthest away so far?
So far today, Colorado is the furthest. You win the furthest away fan award. Starburst, I believe. Starburst? Starburst.
Starburst and Grizzly Bear. Starburst looks for the inside lane. Directed by Scaramel into Noah Mercy, but Starburst able to get through. I see you eyeing my chocolate chip cookie.
It is not actually your chocolate chip cookie that I am eyeing. I'm eyeing something else, a piece of your paperwork even.
Oh, Lord. All right, we have a penalty. Well, it is Starburst on one piece of paper, Starburst on another. So
I was 99% sure it was Starburst.
Yes, that
Because
sounds right.
I was looking for the pun.
And the jersey also says Starburst.
I said it in my mouth a couple of times, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
We're missing something.
Grizzly Bear back on the track.
But for the record, I was also eyeing your delicious-looking chocolate chunk cookie there from Gabriel's Bakery.
Yes, it is.
It looks delicious.
It really is.
Beautiful job by Grizzly Bear on that inside, through on one skate. Starburst through with like a hot knife through butter.
Through butter.
Butter. Like teeth through a warm Starburst. That doesn't sound as good.
No.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I'll take it back.
It sticks to your teeth and gets all like weird and gooey.
And I feel like I do need to do a special shout out to Rebel Cricket Screen Printing. That's who did the Bad Apples jerseys for today and who did the Undead jerseys from our second game. Came through clutch.
And speaking of come through clutch, there's Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
And Tick Tick Boom looking to blow this pack wide
Blow
open.
up that pack. Tick Tick Boom. Oh, nice raising the arms so that Tick Tick Boom could go under. I dig it. Beelzebub eyeing that outside lane and taking it with no hesitation.
Magusa and company drifting to the front of the pack. To provide, defense.
Beautiful job by Red Rum on false glitch. The Bad Apples jerseys look awesome. They do, Laura. We are so happy to have been able to find Rebel Cricket screen printing and have such a good turnaround time. Beelzebub getting the getting the yell from Gangster.
And we have a team timeout being called by the Bad Apples.
What does that mean?
This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
I guess we should probably pull out that other piece of our paperwork.
Yes, wherever that is.
We don't just get to talk. We also have to fill out our paperwork.
I got nothing.
Okay. I specifically left it up here with Sunday written on the top. You saw me do it yesterday.
I did.
Oh, well. Can't say I didn't try.
I mean, I could, but it would be incorrect.
So while we were in this timeout, everybody's looking great on penalties. Equal on both sides, 3-3. Score 14 Bad Apples to 44 Killer Bees.
And this is a good timeout by the Bad Apples. It was very even early on, but the Bees have pulled away. You need to slow things down, reset yourself.
Yeah. Time to take a couple of minutes. Breathe deep.
Technically 1 minute.
time they line up and the jam gets started, it's almost 2 minutes.
True.
Not really. It's like 1:30. Who is that jamming? That is Magusa in Sour Patch Skids. Magusa through very quickly, picking up lead jammer for the Bees.
Sour Patch Skids gets up to the front. That is Halcyon. Oh,
that's T-Rex.
Candy Pane there with some good offense. And Satoru Gojo slowed down Magusa at the back of the pack.
But drew the penalty. I don't know. It was a multiplayer.
Yeah.
That was a weird. I don't know.
That's not Magusa in the box.
It's not. That's Leonard Skinner. See, I trusted that I knew what was happening. I heard you, and I was like, oh, did they get an out of play then? Because I did not look at my penalty tracker. Red Rum setting up on that Jam on Hawthorne jammer line. Bees with one too many on the track. Up against Little Havoc.
Red Rum is through. Your lead jammer. Little Havoc about a quarter of the track behind.
30 to 40 feet, I'd say. Red Rum appropriately scrubbing speed, getting ready to engage. Same with Little Havoc.
And both jammers in. Little Havoc is
Little Havoc is not lead, but has the first points on the board for this jam. Did Red Rum call it in time? Yes.
Wow, just in time.
0 points. So 4-4 equal jam.
And who do we have next? That is Princess Leia and Beelzebub. Beelzebub?
Beelzebub? I don't know. And there we go. Princess Leia going straight up the middle.
And it's working.
Well, until finding
T-Rex.
T-Rex. Yellow Jacket, actually. That was Yellow Jacket 360 up there at the front. T-Rex also. I saw Yellow Jacket specifically. That looked like a back block from here.
Nice work there. I believe that's Be Afraid.
Those also look like mightily forearmy.
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 The tactical term.
Mightily forearmy. Look,
Well, we are up into the second apex without a lead jammer at this point. And Grizzly Bear coming up with some offense.
T-Rex also moving to the front of the pack with Yellow Jacket.
Oh, Princess Leia with a star pass. Oh, nice hit by Tick Tick Boom.
And Killer Mango.
And Beelzebub.
Really able to capitalize on that strung out pack, that the chaos of the cat pass.
The Two-Town Cider House cat pass.
The Two-Town Cider cat pass, you are correct. Watching the games and seeing what gets called as a penalty and what does not really makes me want to attend officials practice, because I am obviously missing some nuance of calling the penalty.
It could be that, they're providing slightly extra leeway for kids who are just learning the game.
Oh, totally. But I see it happen in other games as well.
All right.
But also, as a non-isolated incident, I think I say that to myself every single time. I need to learn more about officiating.
I'm going to have you have that argument with them.
I'm not having any argument.
All right, here we go. Leonard Skinner, not Princess Leia. That is Candy Payne. It says Princess Leia on the board, but that is very much not Princess Leia.
That is 153 Candy Payne. And it changed on the board. There we go.
There we go. And Leonard Skinner
Beautiful
is
job.
through.
Leonard Skinner on the outside.
Potato Nader and company setting up at the back for defense. And there's the call off. 27:55 is your score. Just over 4 minutes left in the first half. There's 5:30 Morbid LaFay jamming for the Apples. Against, is that false glitch?
I think it is.
Yes, it
is. There's our whistle.
Pom Pom Fury trying to create a lane for a false glitch.
Oh, Noah Mercy covering that inside lane.
I feel like someone's going to get a low block.
Somebody, yep. False glitches.
Yep. And in the confusion, Morbid LaFay is able to exit the pack.
Pivot for the yellow.
That is Pom Pom Fury.
Yes, thank you.
No, not Pom Pom Fury. Pom Pom Fury is still out there.
I don't know. There it is. They were both low blocks. 31 and 8-14. Both ended up with them. Lucille Brawl.
Gotcha. And Tropical Punch directing the Killer Bees defense. Although they are down a skater in that pack.
Beautiful job. Pom Pom Fury coming in trying to slow down Morbid LaFay.
And there's the call off. That 10-point jam brings their score to 37-55. Only 18 points separating these two teams.
That Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently clear.
And we've got Tick Tick Boom. And I believe that is Nova Pain behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
I would like to say thank you to Black Cat Plumbing, RCR sponsor since forever.
And the jam is going. Nobody's moving. Love when that happens. A little bit of confusion there. All right.
Destruction on T-Rex. Makes sense. T-Rex destruction.
Yeah. I get that. Smacks Lotto and company, slowing down Nova Pain at the back of the pack. Tick Tick Boom having to reset.
Nice attempt to the outside there. I'm trying to see a number.
I believe that was 16. Be Afraid.
Thank you. Tick Tick Boom coming back around. Another hit to the inside on Nova Pain.
And Grizzly Bear with the drawback there.
Oh, beautiful offense by Grizzly Bear. Just completely broke up those Killer Bees up at the front of the pack.
I really like that sequence there to have the wherewithal to see the force out, draw the long drawback, and then immediately go to offense.
Big hit by T-Rex on Tick Tick Boom there to the inside. And Yellow Jacket.
Tick Tick Boom not seeing the
That blocker pod of T-Rex, Rotten Manko, and Yellow Jacket is superb.
Yes, they're doing very well. We are almost at the end of this jam. And I think we're waiting for the officials here. There we go. We are at halftime.
I didn't know what was going on either. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, what are we waiting for? Anyways,
We'll be back in 9 minutes.
we sure will. Talk to you then.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We've got you.
Seconds left in our intermission before we start period 2 of this junior roller derby doubleheader.
Well, theoretically start.
It's always theoretically.
Because you're right. There's usually that extra 30 seconds to get everybody organized.
Well, we did do all of our safety checks. That's all done.
All right, everybody's lining up. We've got, I think that's Leonard Skinner behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
And Lucille Brawl. Sour Patch Kids, actually.
And Sour Patch Kids is through as your lead jammer.
Lucille Brawl just right on Sour Patch's heels, however, and now actually ahead. Lucille Brawl finding a wide open inside lane, getting around number 971, Satoru Gojo.
I'm not quite sure why the Bad Apples are not calling this.
There it is, but I think Lucille did pick up at least one or two.
Yeah, just got one.
Oh, we got a further away fan. Auntie E checking in all the way from Montana. Go Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart is refereeing this game. There they are in the middle there. And I believe Pop-Tart is playing in the next game, which is super cool.
I believe so. And there goes Halsey on the inside. Quickly jammer. Be Afraid pushing to the front of the pack, working up against. It's
a high block.
Working up against a high block. That was, I believe, Yellow Jacket. And Halsey is through.
We have a
forearm on Yellow Jacket. Buzzing to that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. A little group therapy going in there. Oh, Noah Mercy with the force out.
nice rollback by number 23, Noah Mercy. Is that Potato Nader? No, it's Smaxolotl. Smaxolotl.
And
oh, beautiful job. Beautiful reading that pack. Halsey finding all of the Bad Apples blockers on the inside line.
And there's the call off. Just in time.
Got a new winner for the furthest away. Andrea says, Pterodactyl, much love from fam in Missouri.
All right.
Welcome. Thank you for joining in, tuning in, boosting our stream numbers. 22 points between the two teams here. My quick math is working a little bit better today than it was last night. We're still just in double digits, though. It's usually when one gets into triple digits. Goodness gracious. T-Rex up the inside. Lead jammer.
Blasting through like a comet in the Cretaceous period.
Morbid LaFay trying the inside, not able to make anything of it.
And Scarburst with the offense creates the lane. And false glitch, good work there.
That is what I love about T-Rex, is the enthusiasm every time they come around in front of the audience.
Yes. And T-Rex with the call off.
Morbid LaFay going back to the round table.
Nice.
The round table being the bench.
Right. I got that.
Yellow jacket for the Killer Bees. I keep wanting to say yellow jacket for the Yellow Jackets, but it's the Killer Bees. Yellow Jackets kind of are Killer Bees.
Sort of. And Yellow Jacket is through.
Nice job by Leonard Skinner to slow Candy Pane down. Yellow Jacket scrubbing some speed here. Nice juke, Yellow Jacket.
Oh, wow. Candy Pane takes advantage.
Now we've got a race. Yellow Jacket taking the inside lane, able to keep just barely ahead of Candy Pane.
And both jammers through quickly.
Yellow Jacket threw on a spin move. Love to see it.
Losing footing, though. And there's the call off.
And that was Potato Nader doing a wonderful job there to slow Yellow Jacket down there at the end.
Really mashed that one.
Mash and boil him, stick him in a stew.
Exactly.
I actually just watched Return of the King the other day. Although I know that that's in the Fellowship.
Someone should be, nope, did not notice that so originally had been 8-4 for the Bees, and then they changed it to 4-8, but both jammers got 8.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I got that wrong. Don't mind me.
Why does it smell like beef stew up here all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Smaxolotl is lead jammer, but Little Havoc coming back around to re-engage the pack. There's the call off. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Yeah. 3 points there for Smacks.
Timeout. Official timeout.
This fish timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
I was looking, we actually have 3 juniors refs today, which is super cool. We've got Pop-Tart, Catastrophe, and Little T Rebel.
Yep.
That is one thing I'm super proud of our league about is the training of our junior officials and bringing them up and allowing them to officiate anything juniors.
Yeah. Juniors officials, juniors coaches.
Juniors. Oh, John wins the furthest away award for today.
Oh, Virginia.
Grandpa watching from Virginia. Go Beelzebub, Killer Bees rule.
Where in Virginia?
Yeah, where in Virginia? Yay, Pop-Tart, Cat, and Little T Rebel. You all are awesome. They are so awesome. Awesome skaters, awesome officials, and just awesome people in general. You can see penalties pretty well spread out across the board. Killer Bees do have a little over twice as many, but scattered among multiple different players. Nobody's in any sort of danger. Doing great. Good, clean game. Everybody's bunched up on that Jam on Hawthorne jammer line.
The Jam on Hawthorne. Sponsor that jam line. Oh. I did not. Yeah, we're definitely having some issues with our wireless mics today.
Yeah, they're not picking up the way that they should. Jam on Hawthorne, best vegan-friendly,
booze-friendly, kid-friendly, Dr. Omnivore friendly.
Everybody-friendly restaurant.
Yes.
Virginia Beach is where he's from.
All right, very cool. And in case everybody wasn't aware, in less than 2 weeks, I can't believe it's less than 2 weeks, we will be hosting the Global WFTDA Championships right here in Portland, Oregon, November 1st through 3rd. 3 days of incredible derby with the best teams on the planet. You can still get tickets. You can still get hotel rooms. Come join us here in Portland.
We'll both be there.
Yes, we will definitely be there.
And then a bunch of the Supernovas from last night are going to be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
We can all have a Halligator Love Fest.
We can. We can convene the Halligator fan club. There's our whistle, Noah Mercy and Scarburst, both wearing the stars. Noah Mercy quickly to the top. Scarburst able to capitalize on Noah Mercy's movement through the pack, getting out and getting lead jammer.
Love it when one jammer uses the other jammer as a blocker. And there goes Noah Mercy. Scarburst looks for a lane.
Finding it on the inside, at least for, yeah, there it is. Finding it on the inside. 4 points, Killer Bees.
And Princess Leia up at the front playing some offense. No Mercy recycling. Is it me or the Bees missing a blocker?
1, 2, 3. It is not you. They are, in fact, missing a blocker. They failed to field a full 5. That was some alliteration.
Yes, nicely done.
Failed to field a full 5.
And somebody's getting a multiplayer here at the end.
T-Rex, something happened to her skate.
Ah.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Laura. They had a full 5, but T-Rex was gestured off by the ref when her skate broke.
I see. And that is...
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, so Rotten Mango heading to the box on a multiplayer. And somebody else picked up the bonus.
And I think there were too many skaters on the track because there was supposed to be, there's 2 in the box, which means the Bees only have 2 on the track.
Yep.
Plus the jammer, obviously. I think you're right, Laura. That's not where my eyes were on the track. We didn't even pick up that there was 1 fewer Killer Bee than there needed to be in delivery into that jam.
So, yeah, Lucille Brawl picked up a captain's penalty because Rotten Mango did not report to the box and reported to the bench instead.
I was like, an N. Interference, delay of game.
Yep, delay of game.
That is not one I see very often.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Had to go chase down an errant skater and send them to the box and added a bonus penalty for it. Don't make doesn't matter chase you down on your bench.
He'll do it without smiling.
That is very true.
Doesn't matter is the king of Team No Fun.
Yeah. But he'll be smiling on the inside.
Always. False glitch, meanwhile, lead jammer.
And Potatonator coming around.
There's a direction being called.
That is Yellow Jacket. So currently 1 blocker on the track for the Bees. Not exactly an ideal situation.
They're going to make the best of it. And everybody's back now. Potatonator, meanwhile.
Make the beast of it.
Bees back on the track now, making a buzz. That's not a cut track. Okay.
Out of play on Candy Payne.
Oh, beautiful job by False Glitch weaving through that pack. That was a back block. Oh, no, it's a low block. I knew it was something.
And that would be Lucille Brawl's 5th.
With just under 11 minutes left in the game.
That is actual legitimate penalty trouble.
Laura, you're getting the #1 fan award for today.
All right, we've got Halsey in the black, Grizzly Bear in the red behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. 2 skaters in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
1 from each team. Good job by Halsey getting out, getting lead jammer for the Bees.
And Grizzly Bear about a quarter track behind.
I would agree. It shows Laura. Laura says, I love all these players. They work so hard and are so fierce. And it is true.
Yes, it is very true.
And it shows, Laura. It definitely shows. Halsey through, picking up 4 for the Bees.
And
Grizzly Bear through, picking up 4 for Bad Apples.
Pounding past T-Rex. That Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. Oh, and the force out there by Candy Payne.
While I would have to bring my map out to double check, I am 99% sure we have a new Furthest Away Fan Award. Norman Falconer is watching Little Havoc from Keahu, Hawaii. Kea'au.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Virginia, Hawaii.
Yeah, that's.
I want to see. I'm glad I have to get my map out. Which I'm doing right now because I want to know.
In the meantime, I'll hold down this part of the announcing job. We have Princess Leia and Beelzebub behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. And Beelzebub looks for the outside lane. Good work, able to get around. Princess Leia looking for daylight. Instead finds a bunch of killer bees. Oh, wow. Beelzebub quickly threw on the inside. Got there before the Bad Apples could close the door. Princess Leia out on the initial.
By 400 miles, Virginia is still further.
Okay. Was that by the crow? By how the crow flies, or is that by?
That was by driving directions.
Oh, see, you can't drive to Hawaii.
You can't. You can fly.
And flying
Well,
doesn't have to.
Now you're going to make me double check myself. Okay. Keahu, Hawaii is 2,600 miles.
Low block there on Princess Leia. So this is a power jam for the Bees.
I'm only getting driving distance.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I'm happy to give 2 Furthest Fans Awards today. Beelzebub through for another 4. John Fair says, go, baby, go. There's the whistle.
And that 16-2 jam brings their score to 85-138.
We're past my ability to do quick math in a quick way.
We've got.
I'm pretty sure that's pterodactyl.
And Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner finding the inside. Lead jammer, killer bees.
And Pterodactyl resets, gets into the pack.
The Bad Apples are doing an awesome job, Andrea. You are totally correct.
Yeah, this has been a good game. Both teams are playing very well. And false glitch. Oh. Leonard Skinner managed to stay in bounds on that inside.
Picking
Despite
up
the hit from Satoru Gojo.
very good hit from Satoru Gojo. Nice up the outside. Leonard Skinner not hesitating at all. Pterodactyl looking for some offensive help.
Potatonator up there, but that 4-wall is not moving.
That 4-wall is also at least half a height bigger than Pterodactyl.
Yes. That does make things challenging.
But it also makes it challenging for the blockers because it's really easy to pull high blocks
Oh, yeah.
because of the height differential. So Pterodactyl both have advantages in very different ways.
Yes. So true.
Tara did a great job sticking with that. You are correct. The beef stew smell is gone. Maybe it was the propane. I
Could
don't
be.
usually associate propane with beef stew, but it's the only thing I can think of. So we don't have a food cart. Red Rum facing off against Tropical Punch.
And Tropical Punch going inside to out. And Red Rum is through.
Andrea, we love our short jammers.
It's true.
They can bean dip like nobody's business.
Did you say bean dip?
I did. It is a move. The bean dip. It's when you get down real low and dip around like underneath the blockers.
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
called a bean dip.
Bean dip.
Bean dip, beef stew. Oh,
Somebody's going to the box for something.
maybe for hitting a down skater? I don't know.
So the Bees losing 2. There could be some group therapy there in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
I'm looking to see what multiplayer
Multiplayer.
and procedure. Bean dip, perfect size. Of course, now that you question it, I am second guessing myself that it is called a bean dip. I'm gonna have to double check with my skater. There's the call off.
So 2 skaters standing in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Rebel Heart Therapy. Therapy for queer, poly, kinky folks. And quirky folks, too. Can't forget the quirky. Oh, we got T-Rex and Candy Payne. Little jammer love there.
There's our whistle. Everybody listen to this time. Candy Payne through, lead jammer.
T-Rex forced out. Be Afraid up at the front, not able to control.
Can anyone really control T-Rex?
No. I love that just general cheerfulness.
It's so fantastic. Nice hit by Yellow Jacket, but there was a penalty on it. Illegal contact.
Yep.
There's
Contact with the skater out of bounds, I imagine.
If I was a ref, I figure I'd probably just call a lot of illegal contact. I don't know what that is, but it looked illegal. Laura's T-Rex's mom and said, "Can anyone really control T-Rex? Ha ha ha." Laughing as her mom.
Yep, nice.
We are huge T-Rex stands up here. T-Rex makes watching the Bees so much fun.
And Candy Payne through. This will be a full 2-minute jam.
I was just noticing that. I was like, we don't have a lead jammer.
So there will be 9 seconds on the clock. We'll see if anybody's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, there's going to be. Is that an in-sub or was that a low block?
That looked like an in-sub.
It looks like an in-sub. Yeah, it was a G. That was a misconduct.
And Candy Payne has to recycle. Candy Payne having to, no, not going to the box. And nobody sees the time, so no timeouts. And we have an unofficial score of 105-166.
Fantastic. Oh, just kidding. There was a team timeout. We're not done, folks.
We're not done.
We have one more jam with 0 seconds on the timer. Getting the signal from Adam Splitter to put 1 second on the clock. There we go. That will allow us to have another jam.
So who do we have out here for this last jam? That is going to be Lil Havoc. And, oh, that is Sour Patch Skids.
I love how jazzed the audience is over here. Killer Bees rule, love me a 696 Beelzebub. Oh, this time out brought to you by Welcome to PDX.
Oh, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
Okay, my skater did confirm it is a bean dip.
Okay.
It is a bean dip. Both jammers out at almost the exact same time. Little Havoc just a hair ahead. We are now officially off the period clock and on the jam clock. So Little Havoc could call it at any point in time. That was a beautiful Zoom Room apex jump by Sour Patch Skids.
Yes. Great work there by Sour Patch Skids getting to the front. Nice block up at the front. Back block. Little Havoc.
Little Havoc.
This will be a full 2-minute jam.
Can Sour Patch Skids do
Score.
61 points?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Sour Patch Kids is going to bring it home for the Bad Apples.
Really getting to the core of this. Oh,
That was
false
a low
glitch.
block. That's not how I saw the penalty.
No, apparently it is not.
Different perspective.
Yes, very different perspective.
Illegal reentry. Nope, we have a multiplayer. Lots of stuff happening here in
Wow,
the
that
last
is some
couple of
serious
seconds.
group therapy there in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. 3 Bad Apple skaters.
Well, they're not called the Bad Apples for anything. No, therapy's never a punishment. Therapy's amazing.
That is very true. I'm a big fan.
Looks like we lost the stream.
Oh, no. And there we go.
Now the game is over.
Unofficial final score of 113 to 178 in favor of the Bees. I don't think anything is going to change the outcome here.
Not in any discernible way.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon to watch the Bad Apples take on the Killer Bees. We have appreciated seeing you here and being with us.
And we'll be back in less than an hour for the Undead Avengers and the
Hearts.
Bleeding
Let's start with the Killer Bees. Killer Bees, who do you got for MVP Jammer?
Tick, tick, boom.
Tick, tick, boom is your MVP Jammer for the Bad Apples. What about MVP Blocker?
Demon Skater.
Demon Skater. And now for the Bad Apples, who you got for MVP Jammer?
I don't have jammer. False glitch.
False Glitch. And MVP Blocker?
Healthy.
Healthy. All right, get up there and get your pictures taken. Let's get the MVPs all together. Congratulations to all these skaters. Everybody did amazing.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor.
Giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We got you.